Okay, guys, let's roll. Well, I gotta be honest, boys. I feel so much better now I've decided in which way this channel is gonna go. I spoke to she who must be obeyed about it, and she agreed. As she said, it was never about the money, was it, Paul? She said you just wanted to have your say. I said, would you like it if I made money? She said, no, she said, I wouldn't. She said, you're horrible when you've got money. Keep it the way it is. No, she doesn't care about money either. Uh, she's a diamond. Very mean with herself, but very generous with me. Should I go in and say, I need this, I need that, is it okay? And she says, get it now, Paul. We can't take it with us. So there we go. Okay, let's move on. No script, short video, back caption. That's pretty obvious. I told you in yesterday's video or this morning's video why I wanted the channel to grow, and you can either come along for the ride or miss out because it is going to get exciting and I'm probably going to get banned from YouTube. Okay, so there's me trying to get 10 up votes. And some people who remember me from the past might recognize the badge that I'm wearing on my lapel. Some of you out there may even have the similar badge. There's very few of them. It's the letter V with the voice of the British resistance across it. This isn't my first rodeo. So what are we talking about today then, guys? Because it is only a short video. I've got to take the boss to have her nails done. It's about Advance UK and reform. Now, have a look at this clip here. It's an email I received from Advance UK. Yeah, they are determined to reach 1 million members, and by all accounts, they really seem to believe that they can do it. But I'm seeing the same tactics that I saw when I was with another political party many years ago. They are being denied a voice. Reform is not being denied a voice. You'll see them on GB News and Talk Radio, but you won't see Advance UK. Why? Well, those who know GB News is controlled opposition. They say the right things, they talk the talk, but behind the scenes, they don't walk the walk. As I said, they control opposition. They tell you a certain amount that brings in viewers, because most ordinary British people are patriotic. It brings in viewers, it makes them money, and so they pay a kind of lip service. But why do they promote reform over Advance UK? Well, it's quite simple. They know that the days of Labour and Tory are over. They know that the British people have had enough. And they know that the people are going to turn to what they call right-wing political parties. And at this moment in time, the people are turning towards reform, which suits them just fine because they know that Nigel is really one of theirs. You've heard him say it, that he was against mass deportation. He believes that we should submit to Islam. He doesn't want political people like Rupert Lowe, Tommy Robinson, Lawrence Fox in the party. He doesn't want people like me. I'm a patriot. I'm an outspoken patriot. He would soon the emperor would soon be revealed to have no clothes with people like Rupert Lowe in the party full time. No. They also know that we're aware of who reform's backers are, the Muslims. Yeah? Go have a look for the Tommy Robinson interview where he reveals just who funds reform. But okay, That's the way it is. The problem is, though, guys, we can't reach all the people, can we? We can't. You're either interested in this kind of thing or you're not. Most people prefer to bury their heads in the sands, so they don't really know who's pulling the strings behind the scenes. The trouble is, when you bury your head in the sands, you just make it easier for your enemies to shaft you up the butt. And so another reason why I'm doing this channel is to try and make some people wake up. But we have to face facts, guys. Reform are big, very big. I mean, at the last count, they had over 250,000 members. Well, they're not real members. They haven't got a say in the party, unlike the members of Advance UK. But they've got a lot of people. But in a way, they're a bit like a bath of water. And the water is pouring in, new members are pouring in. But as people discover the truth about it, the plug has been removed. And so, yes, members are pouring in, but members are also pouring out over to Advance. So I think this is why Ben Habib believes that we can reach 1 million members by 2029. But do we have to reach 1 million members by 2029? Do we have to stand against reform? I believe that if enough pressure is put on Nigel and he resigns or he's forced out, I mean, this will take some doing, because he doesn't want to go and his masters don't want him to go. They want him there for the future. They want him as the next Prime Minister because they can control him. He wouldn't deliver on anything he says. But I'm in hope that this is what I hope for, guys. What I might even pray for. I'm a bit ambivalent when it comes to my faith. What I'm really hoping is that Nigel could be replaced, the constitution of their party change, so that they can elect real leaders, patriotic leaders, who will deliver what the British people and their members want. I mean, that is my secret wish. And in that case, should that happen, I know for a fact that Advance UK would vanish. They would stand down. In fact, Ben Habib has said as much. All he wants is a democratic party. And I think that's what we all want. So to talk about splitting the vote this early in the game is, I don't think a lot of people really understand what it is all about. Pressure. Now, there we see that Advance being blocked from places to hold their events. I've seen this before. They have decided, the powers that be that have decided that Reform is the party that we want. Advance UK are now the new Nazi party. And so we've got to put them down, deny them a voice, and prevent them from growing. So you can expect, if you're an Advance UK member, I can tell you this now, you can expect to be attacked verbally and in the media over the coming months and years until the next election, because they are determined to stop a patriotic party coming to power. Well, they're not going to win, not this time round, guys. The world is starting to wake up. Anyhow, I wonder, so that's Advance UK. They're struggling to find venues to hold their events at. Now, I wonder, let's talk about Rupert Lowe and his Restore Britain movement. It's great. It really is a great movement. This week, Rupert was appointed to the Oversight Committee, Public Expenditure Oversight Committee. And that's really good, because now he'll have a chance to see who is behind chucking our money away around the world. And what they are chucking our money away on. That's going to be really good. That's a win for the Restore Britain movement, that's for sure. Now, what's that? Is my Gmails. Okay, well, I haven't set up the screen quite right, guys, but you can see that there's some videos there of Rupert Lowe and on YouTube. So what you should do is get over to YouTube and look for those videos. Um, I could tell you who really runs the country. Yeah, do it. Uh, uh, how he intends to put 1.8 million illegals out of the UK in 2 years. I've given you a link to where that document is, guys, so you can go read that for yourself. Um, Reform behaves in a terrorist way. Yeah, it most certainly does. Oh, look at that top video, Jeremy Vine. I can't stand that man. What? I'm not going to say he's top of the list. No, it's not. I forget his name. Whatever it is, I don't like him. But Jeremy Vine, I really don't like. But there we go. All right, guys. I think that's about all I've got here. Uh, Trying to think if there's anything else. No, not really. Listen, have a great day. I'll make another video later on. And don't forget, you know what I'm going to say. Can you guess? If you can guess what I was about to say, leave it in the comments. In fact, just leave a comment, will you? I'll be talking to you later on. Meanwhile, see you on the beach, but not that beach either.